In Hotel Transylvania, Dracula, who operates a high-end resort for monsters, goes into overprotective mode when a human boy discovers the resort and falls for the Count's teenage daughter.
This is Hotel Transylvania. All of our monster friends are right here.
The mummy?
Wayne the Wolf
Yeah, it's a mess back there.
and your Uncle Frank's dropping in too.
Hello?
A human! How did you find this place?
Oh, I was just mountain climbing with some dudes and heard this story about an awesome castle. Speaking of awesome, that cape thing is killing it!
I was somewhat looking forward to Hotel Transylvania because I'm kind of a sucker for anything Halloween themed or monster themed, and I also appreciated the fact that this looked like an animation, if you catch my drift. As opposed to real world animation where the physics are realistic, this looked like, people could stretch and fall off a building and flatten and stuff like that. It looked like a cartoon, but just, 3D animation. And I'm happy to say that is definitely the case. It is very zany, it's very much like an old cartoon I might have watched when I was a kid, but unfortunately, it's definitely for kids. And, whether or not that's unfortunate, I don't know, but keep in mind that kids aren't driving themselves to these movies. Adults need to be entertained too, and this is definitely not going to entertain adults. I think they're going to be checking their watch very, very often. So let's start off with the plot, which is simple, and, once again, I do think this movie is strictly for kids, so how much can I really say about it? I, as you can see, am not a child, but I can appreciate that if I was a kid, I probably would have enjoyed the story, and so okay, that's fine. Like I said, I do think that adults won't really be as interested, but as far as the jokes go, many of them fall flat. Once again, for kids, maybe not, but they definitely fall flat, a lot of them. Some of them actually had me laughing, like 2 or 3, I think, I actually laughed out loud, but for the most part, I was kind of just, okay, I get it, that was a joke, yeah. Directing-wise, it was very safe, very sterile, and very parent-friendly, I guess. Technically, parents will like it because it won't be showing their kids anything that they don't want them to see, but at the same time, they'd be better off just having their kids watch it alone at home on DVD, I think. But the only good thing, like I said, is that it's very zany and it's very cartoony, and so as far as that goes, that's great. And acting-wise, you've got the regular Adam Sandler crew of Kevin James, David Spade, that whole group. And then you've got Selena Gomez, who I believe replaced Miley Cyrus, who was supposed to originally do it, which is kind of interesting. And acting, interesting. I do think that everybody did a good job, except that, I could see all of the actors the whole time. It was kind of hard to disconnect myself. So when Frankenstein would talk, Frankenstein's monster, it was Kevin James. And I would say that actually the best of them was Adam Sandler. He disappeared into the character as far as I'm concerned because he was putting on a voice. So that was perfectly fine. I completely forgot that it was Adam Sandler for the most part. Everybody else, yeah, it was pretty obvious. I will say, though, that Andy Samberg was funny. I definitely knew it was Andy Samberg the whole time, but he was funny, and his voice fit well, and it seemed like he was having a good time. But overall, kids might like it. Like I said, I don't think adults will very much enjoy it. They might be checking their watch to see, all right, it's 90 minutes. This is the longest 90 minutes of my life. But, it's for kids, and so if kids like it, then that's fine. It's done. Done deal. So let me know in the comments what you thought of Hotel Transylvania. Did you take a kid to see this, or did you go alone like me, like a creep? Let me know what the kid thought if you did go to see it with a kid. I'm curious to see if kids like it. I'm sure they will, but you never know. Let me know what you thought of it. Do you agree with me that it's not really that great for anyone over, a young age? I don't know what exactly age. Let me know anything that you want about Hotel Transylvania, and that's pretty much it.
Now go and never return.
Wait, never return to the hotel?
What? Well, I just used my powers to erase your memory. I looked straight into your eyes.
Oh, maybe it's the contact lenses.
The what?
Here, let me just try and get them out real quick.
Oh, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen!
Almost got it.